2021 Sec 1 WA3. In the first question, we have to find the total population, given that 2.79 million people have been fully vaccinated, and this is 49%. So what we can do is to find the number of people represented by 1%, we take 2.79 divided by 49. This will give us 1%. Then we multiply by 100 to get the total, which is 5.69 million. In the second part, the number of people who are vaccinated rose to 2/3 of the population. Now, 2/3 is actually 2/3 times 100%, which is actually 66.667%. So the percentage increase will be 66.667 minus 49, and this approximate to 17.7%. The second sum is on hire purchase. In hire purchase, Mrs. Lim cannot pay the full cash amount, so she has to pay by installment. She must first make a deposit of 30%, and the balance 70% needs to be paid back as monthly installment, and the interest is charged on the balance. The interest is at 24%, so the principal is 70%, which we can calculate it to 3150. So the interest is on this 3150 multiply by the rate, which is 24/100, multiplied by 2 years. Okay, so we'll calculate it here. Which gives us 1512. So 1512. So now the total amounts to be paid will be the balance plus the interest. So the balance plus the interest need to be paid back in 24 months. 2 years is 24 months. So therefore, we have the balance the balance, which is 3150 plus the interest, and this divide by 24 months, and this works out to be 194.25. So the cents must be rounded to 2 decimal places. The third sum is on angles, and we are required to find the reflex angle JIG, which is this angle here. Now this angle doesn't belong to any parallel line, so we need to introduce a parallel line so that we can solve the sum. Right, so we draw a parallel line here. And then we can use alternate angle to find this angle. an interior angle to find this. Or perhaps it might be better for us to find the angle directly, calling this A and B. So A plus 58 degrees is 180 degrees. And this one is interior angles. And the parallel lines is JE parallel to KL. Well, we call this KL. Alright, that gives us A is 122 degrees. And B is equal 119 degrees because this is alternate angles. And the parallel lines is KL parallel to CH. So now we can find the reflex angle JIG, which is A plus B. A being 122, B 119. So the result is 241 degrees. In this second part, we are to show that BF is parallel to IJ, or to determine whether this length is parallel to this length. Well, we can call this angle C, and we know that the angle C is the vertically opposite angle. So C is 58 degrees. But we know that the angle FBD is 31 degrees. Therefore, this angle is not equal to FBD. That is, they are not corresponding. Angles. Therefore, IJ is not parallel to BF. The next question is on construction. They have given us the side DAB, and then we need to construct the side BC and the side DC. Each side is constructed by using the compass to cut off the side DC with a radius of 10 and the side BC with a radius of 8, where the two arcs cut is the point C. And when we measure the angle, we find that BCD is 74 degrees. That is, this angle here is 74 degrees. So you are allowed up to plus minus 0.1 degrees difference, or 1 degree difference. Here the diagram shows two regular polygons, and we have to find x. Now if we extend this side, we know that x is made up of two exterior angles, right? The exterior angle for the pentagon we call A, exterior angle for hexagon we call B. The exterior angle for the pentagon is 360 divided by 5 using the exterior angle formula, giving us 72 degrees. And the exterior angle B is 360 total exterior divided by 6. That gives us 60 degrees. Therefore, angle X is made up of A plus B, which is 72 plus 60 degrees, giving us 132 degrees. In the second part, we have to explain with calculations that if the angle X is the interior angle, right? If it is the interior angle for another regular polygon, to show that, then we must find the number of sides for the new regular polygon. We can first find the exterior angle of the regular polygon. Imagine that this is the regular polygon with X. So now the exterior angle is 180 minus X. Which is 48 degrees. So if we take the 360 divided by the exterior angle, we should get the number of sides. But when we calculate, we get a 7.5. Now, n must be a positive integer because it's the number of sides. So since n is not a positive integer, therefore X is not an interior angle of a regular polygon. The last question is on area, which is not being tested, but you have done it in the primary school. So to find the shaded area, we need to find first the area of the trapezium, which is half sum of parallel sides times the height, which is 3 cm. Right, this is the height. Right, that gives us 22.5 cm squared. So now we take the total area, which is 225 plus the area of the parallelogram, which is 2.6 times 3, and we minus off the semicircle, which is half pi r squared. And this gives us 16.163 to 3 cm. Right, to find the perimeter, we have to add all the sides that surrounds the shaded region. That is starting with AH, that is 5 cm, plus 3, plus 4, plus 3, plus 6, then plus 3 and 2, and the semicircle. Right, and that works out to be 35.4 cm approximate to 3 significant figures. And that completes the discussion for the 2021 Sec 1 WA3. Thank you.